Good morning, everyone. It is 5:46 a.m. Saturday as I'm recording this. So, I ran out of bait. So, while I was, struggling to sleep, so now we gotta grind. I have to grind anyways because freaking I ain't got no, what's it up, man? I ain't got no, money. Oh, I got let in. Yes. Okay. For uh, I'm okay. I'm okay. We can go. Thank you in advance. So I'm gonna talk a little bit before I have to get ready for work. Oh, right, I forgot to deafen. Yeah, just in case Zero jump scare me. And I forgot to turn on my mark. I forgot to change marks, but that's okay. Actually, hold on. Let me get off of this real quick. There we go. Now you can actually see. So so Nikki's situation. How's that working out? Ooh. So how's that working out so far? Well, there's this guy named Quirt, and he has a very stacked Genesis. I'm talking possibly plus 12 everything right now. And, well, he's head over heels. He's head over heels for Miku. And, the guy himself is, oh my god, I forgot I have no giant paws. I forgot I had no giant paws. Y'all, I went broke. I went broke. Like, I hadn't grind like a day or two. I went so broke. Like, yeah, I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke. So, woof. Okay, let me turn this on now, because my ass slid. I slid. I forgot to. I forgot to, I slid. Okay. Alright, I have myself this time. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. And I still forgot to change my mark. Oh dear God. Okay. Well, it's okay. They're here. But anyways, this is guy named Cortib. It's a Genesis. He got like almost plus 12 everything. And, that guy, now at first I thought he was just, chill. A little bit annoying until I got to actually know him. And I'm gonna be very, very honest with y'all. Oh my god, I want to punch him in the face. He is so annoying. We get you're in love with Miku. We get you want to get set up with Miku. Miku don't even like him like that. Yo, I died. That's okay. Yo, Miku don't even like him like that. Yeah, Miku don't even like him like that. She, he's just been flooding her. He's just been flooding her. He, he's why she's got some plus 12s. And the irony, Miku is low key playing this dude. Like he's been asking the people in the server, what should I do? Should I do this or whatever? And then when we give him advice, he ain't listen to them. Nah, he did that shit for attention. I'm be real with y'all. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. He did that shit for attention. So at the end of the day, yeah, and at the end of the day, he's just gonna listen to Miku. And I'm just sitting there like, so then why the fuck did you ask them then? Why you asking for advice if at the end of the day you just gonna listen to Miku? Boy, listen, if you just wanted us to know, if you just wanted us to know that you're getting plus 12s and everything, and you just wanted some applause for attention, okay, let me be the person for everyone to give you applause. Yay, congrats, sweetie. Yay, congrats, sweetie. You got your plus 12s. We're so proud of you. Stop annoying everyone about that, bro. Like, what the fuck? You sound like a damn pick me. Okay, cool. You got your, what the heck? Wait, was that in the right voice? Oh. Like, okay, cool. You got 4 plus 12? Cool. I'm happy for you. But, like, you disrespecting everybody else in the server, and then on top of that, the dude got an ego. To make him even more unlikable, to make him even more annoying, and that nobody really want to talk to him, he's got an ego. Them plus 12s he got on sitting there on the Genesis, the full plus 12s that he got sitting there on the Genesis, he's got an ego. So he funded the hell out of Miku. Miku don't even like him like that. He likes Miku because he likes Asians. Miku is Asian. At least now we know what the ethnicity that Miku is. I don't want that she's Asian. Actually, cool. That's cool if you're Asian. That's okay. That's cool. I ain't got no issue with that. Oh, that's cool. You're Asian? That's cool. I ain't got no issue with that. I'm not racist. I'm like the rest of these people. I'm judging you for your actions. I'm not racist, but I will judge the hell out of you for your actions and how you treat people. Oh yes, yes, I will be judging you for that. I'm not judging you for your race. I'm not judging you for your race. I'm not judging you for your sexual orientation. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you if you want to switch. You want to switch over everything. I'm not judging you for your what gear you have. I will be judging you for your skill level and how you treat people. That I will be judging you. Yes, ma'am. I will be judging you for that. And quirk, you got all them plus 12s? I'm happy for you. Cool. I'm not judging you for having the plus 12s. I'm not judging you for how much you spent on Elsa. I'm judging you for how you treat people. I sure will be judging you for how you treat people. Because I don't like shit like that either. Y'all know me. I hate somebody who's entitled, and I hate somebody who is ego driven. Quirk is ego driven. What about his railing? I don't give a fuck about him being 4 plus 12. You think I give a fuck about that? Okay, cool. You 4 plus 12? Alright, cool. You wanna play the game that way? You wanna have 4 plus 12? Cool. I ain't got no issue with that. I have an issue with how you treat people. I have an issue with how you disrespect people. I have an issue with how you annoy the hell out of me and everybody else in that damn server. Fuck your plus 12s, bro. What about him being a trash ass Genesis? I don't care about that. You think I care about him being trash? I don't give a fuck if he garbage at Genesis. I don't give a fuck about his plus 12s. I don't give a fuck about how he treat people. Because what the fuck? Oh, let me get over here. Oh, okay. Y'all on that type of time. Okay, wow. Y'all on that type of time. Okay. Thank you, by the way, but y'all on that type of time. Oh, Lord. Like, you think I care about, like, you think I care about, like, alright, that got done. child, I don't give a fuck about you having them 4+12. Like, matter of fact, is that motherfucker on? Is that motherfucker on? Let me see if this motherfucker on. Let me catch this motherfucker on. What the fuck was his name? Quirk Tip, something like that. I don't know. I don't know that's what his name. I stopped really paying attention. But as for that other girl, oh child. As for Miku, oh child. Child. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk. We gonna talk. But what about Miku? No, not Miku. Her simp. Hey, that's not her simp. In the discussion. Her simp. We're gonna talk about her simp. Yes, y'all. We're gonna talk about that simp of hers. Because last time I checked, that's simping. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that simp of hers. We won't talk about her. We ain't talking about her right now. Cause she is enjoying getting funded. Like, ain't no issue with her. Ain't no issue with her get gold dig. Okay, there is an issue with her gold digging because y'all have to know about that. For those who come across Miku, y'all gotta know if you got money and you funding her, she will gold dig you. She won't say a word. She won't have an issue with how horrible you are, even if you are a shit person. But she will gold dig you. She will play you. She will gold dig you. Now, as for Quirk, on the other hand, Quirk, that same person who's annoying and everything, he's currently the person getting played, and nobody is saying a word. Oh, and I just realized, I walked in there without my grind gear. My mark. We gotta finish it. Okay, there we go. Spam D3, spam Madison. Okay, cool. Anyways. We should bust go. So we got like 4 seconds. We got like 4 minutes. But yeah, Quirtib, whatever the fuck his name is, he's currently the person who is getting played by Miku. Miku is not saying a word. She's just enjoying getting drowned in +12s and KC and gifts and stuff. Even though she can't stand Quirtib and how annoying he's been, how clingy he's been. Well, okay, Miku, okay. As for Quirk, the person himself, and how he disrespected, and how he's been disrespecting people in the palace, we're gonna sit back and let him figure out that he's getting played by her. I'm just gonna sit back and watch from afar. I'm not getting involved in this. Nor do I want to get involved with Miku. Because y'all know me and how I am with people. Like, if I'm a really cool person, I'm really cool with a person, and you know, trying to look after them, you can't look after Miku. No, the fuck you can't. You cannot look after Miku. I'm just gonna put that out there. You can't look after Miku. Miku don't listen to nobody. She just listens to her thoughts, her thoughts, whether they're wrong or not. I know better. See, I've dealt with someone similar to her. I know better. Leave Miku alone. Don't get involved with her. Don't talk to her. Don't talk. If you're having a conversation with her, just keep it at the high and by conversations. Don't get close to her. Don't get invested in her because she will just stress you out like somebody has done before. Do not get involved with Miku. Stay the fuck away from Miku. Leave her in her corner. Stay the fuck away from her. That I know. Stay the fuck away from Miku. Do not get involved with her. She'll just stress you out just like other people have in the past. With her not listening, not taking the hint, acting stupid. Stay the fuck away from Miku. Stay the fuck away from her. She will just waste your time. stay the fuck away from that bitch. That I know. As for Quartib, definitely stay the fuck away from him too. I was staying away from Quartib because he acts exactly like somebody. Yes, exactly like somebody who is a well-known simp. He acting exactly like somebody who is a well-known simp and has been annoying as fuck to everybody. People try to be his friend, and nobody want to be his friend. And then he sit there being hard-headed and not listening to nobody when people trying to help him. So I know to leave him alone too. Let him all that ego, all that ego talking and everything by him saying plus him having plus 12 and him being like, I don't know plus 11, I don't even know plus 12 and all that shit. Okay, cool. Everybody stay the fuck away from Quartib too. Leave him alone. Don't entertain his shit. And matter of fact, ignore him. Ignore him. Let him sit there. Let him sit there and talk to himself about that shit. Ignore his ass. And if you're doing that, cool. Continue to ignore Quartib. Matter of fact, block Quartib. Block Quartib. So he know that he's not welcome. Block Quartib so y'all know, so that he knows that he's not welcome and will actually leave the server once he gets the hint. Oh, I'm not welcome here. Nobody wants to talk to me. That's what y'all should be doing. That's what some of the people should be doing. Don't entertain his talking about. Don't entertain his talking about. Should I do this, that? If he continues acting like that, I got something for y'all. Ignore his DMs. Ignore him. Block him. Yes. Block him. Don't answer his pings. Block him. Simple. If he's in voice chat and you want to talk and he's sitting in the voice chat to make sure that he's even more not welcome, I want y'all to mute him. Mute him. I want y'all to mute him and pretend he ain't there. He there? Okay, cool. Mute him. Watch what happens. Mute him and watch what happens. Not like server mute him. I'm talking about y'all mute him. Mute him. Continue talking with your conversation. Watch how unwelcome he's gonna feel. Simple. Simple. If he gonna act like that, he gonna disrespect everybody. Okay. If he gonna act like that and he gonna disrespect everybody, cool. I got something for y'all. Ignore him, block him, don't pay him, don't give him no attention, because that's what he's looking for. That's exactly what Quartib is looking for. He's looking for attention. He wants attention. That's what keeps him going. If someone is giving him attention, he's going to continue acting like that because he's getting the attention he wants. Do not give him what he wants. He want to fuss and everything, and y'all are annoyed by that. Block him. Keep him blocked. Simple. The more y'all entertain it, the more he feels welcome to do so. The more he's enabled to do so. So the best thing I can do is block him and ignore him. Or even if you don't want to block him, just straight up ignore him. Don't talk to him. Don't engage with him. And trust, he will get the hint. If nobody's talking to him and he's just talking to himself and spamming the chat himself about how he got plus sauce and everything, he gonna realize that nobody wanna talk to him, and then he gonna leave. Because Amagi, listen, I love you, but you too nice. You're too nice. The fact that you let Miku back in that server, and then she occasionally causes problems, is telling. Amagi, you're too nice. At some point, you're gonna have to learn you can't be nice to everybody. It's gonna hurt. And a lot of people has asked you to ban. A lot of people has asked you to keep her banned and everything. And please cancel. Thank you. But anyways, but a lot of people has like wanted you to ban her and keep her banned because they don't like, her literally being around. But you were like, I'm not like that. No, I'm not like that. I'm gonna give everybody a chance. I'm gonna have to be so upfront with you, Maggie. As somebody who has been like that, the person given multiple chances and getting hurt in the process, she's just stepping all over your kindness. I'm gonna be so upfront with you. She's using your kindness. She's using your kindness to keep her behavior enabled. She's using you. She's using you, and she's using Quirk. And how is she using you? She's using your kindness, cause she knows that no matter how much she acts up, you're gonna allow her to be there. If you don't keep your word and punish her accordingly, she gonna use your ass. She's going to use you. You're literally going to be a doormat to her. She fake. She fake as fuck. Miku is fake as fuck. She don't have friends. She just had people that give her attention. So Quirk and Miku actually probably will go together. They're both fishing for attention in your server. You literally have two attention whores in your server. Two annoying. Well, Miku's not that annoying, but Quirk is extremely annoying. You literally have two attention servers. You really have two attention whores in your server. One of them is extremely annoying and have a lot of money, which I don't mind him having a lot of money. You don't have to be annoying with it. You literally have two attention whores in your server. And I said something to my guild, people who had issues with Miku. If it comes down to it, and I have to be real, if it comes down to it, and nothing is done, and you keep giving her chance after chance, if some of these people want peace because you decide to not only still be her friend, but give her chances, and she's affecting the area around you, she's affecting the friends around you, some of these friends gonna have to drop you because they want their peace. Some of these people actually want to play the game. They can't play the game if there's continuous trauma. Some of these people gonna actually have to drop you if you keep someone like that around you. They gonna have to drop you in order to ensure their peace, because not everybody can tolerate that over and over and over again. And if you don't want to be in that situation, you're gonna have to do one thing. If y'all don't want to tolerate that, y'all have two choices. A, make her uncomfortable enough to want to leave. Or B, if you don't want to do that and you feel like you're going to get punished for doing so, well then you're gonna have to drop her, not only her, but everyone that's associated to her, if you want your peace. Dropping somebody because somebody's annoying everything, why can't we just tell them? See, here on closers, it's actually different. If somebody is issue, you can just drop that person. And then anybody who's associated with that person, you can kinda still be around them, but like, if they're annoying, you don't have to. Elsword is different. Elsword is also a small community. Somewhat small community. Elsword is different. The way how they handle drama is different. They're more aggressive with drama compared to closers. But closers do be having some aggressive and sensitive drama. Closers community is definitely way much more sensitive than the Elsword community. The Elsword community is way much more dramatic and aggressive about their drama compared to Elsword. Compared to closers, I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, basically, long story short, if it comes down to it, and if Amagi continues to entertain it and give her chances, and she just stressing out everybody around him, y'all may have no choice but to drop Amagi too until he realizes how much trouble she's actually causing. It may have to come down to that. Just to ensure your peace too. it may come down to that. As much as I hate to say it, it may actually have to come down to that. You may have to not only drop her, but drop the people who are happily associated with her and enabling her behavior. If y'all don't like Miku and y'all want peace, you may have to do that. You may have to make that hard choice. Yes, you will have to burn some bridges. Yes, it will hurt when you have to burn some bridges. Yes, it will hurt when you have to drop some friends over this. But if it gets worse, and the fact that she's been doing this for years, yes, y'all, she's been doing this for years. I found out that she's been doing this for several years, which means she's not new to this behavior. She's been doing this behavior for years. People have been enabling this behavior for years. She has been left unchecked for years. Yeah, that means y'all may have to not only drop Miku, but drop the people who are associated with Miku that are your friends as well. Because they're enabling this. No one's checking her. No one's dropping her. And before y'all be like, and I've been told she'll just move to another group of friends. She don't really stay. Well, in that case, all the more reason to not really care about her and to just drop her. All the more reason to not care about her and to just drop her. End the story. Oh, she'll just move to another group of friends? That means she never really gave a fuck about you to begin with. That means you're just an item to her. So, all the more reason to drop her. Because it won't matter if you say anything. It won't matter if you pour your heart to her and tell her, hey, I care about you and this is how much I care about you. She'll just see you as an item. She'll just see you as a piece to her, she'll just see you as a chess piece to her chessboard. She don't actually give a fuck about you or people around you or people around her. She just cares about the attention she gets. So in that case, all the more reason to not really care when it comes to dropping her. If she cries and everything, it's performative. And if she cries and everything about you dropping her, it's performative. She just wants to guilt trip you into being her friend again so that she can have somebody to continue to enable her behavior. So in that case, you don't have to care when you drop her. You can drop all feelings. You can drop all feelings when it comes to Miku and just drop her. Same thing for Quartip. You don't need to care about Quartip. Quartip only care about his money. Quartip only care about his money and how much he will on Elsa. He don't actually care about y'all. He don't actually care about how y'all think. He don't actually care about what y'all think. Look at how he's treating y'all when it comes to quotation mark asking for advice, aka being performative about how he's spending money and stuff. You don't have to care about him. You don't have to care about Quartip either. Matter of fact, you can ignore and block Quartip, knowing now that he actually don't give a fuck about people. Yeah, it's very clear. Quartip actually doesn't give a fuck about people. He just wants to fuck his money, does he not? So in that case, you don't have to care about Quartip. You can ignore and block him. He's one of those people. Yeah, he's one of those people. So don't pay attention to one of those people. How do I know? There are some people like that. There are some people like that sitting on closers. I've run into those people before on closers. Matter of fact, I had an issue with somebody who is one of those people. You know, the whale. You know, the whale that's stuck up and full of himself. Yeah, I've run into one of those people a lot on closers. I know to keep my distance and not really engage in conversation with them. Because all they'll do is just give you headaches and make you lose your brain cells. So, there you have it. So you're basically saying that Miku and Quartip are basically one of those people? Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying. They are basically one of those people. You don't have to really engage with them. Matter of fact, you can freely ignore them now. They are basically one of those people. and Maggie, who is being too kind to Miku, honestly, who's being too kind to Miku, and people who are entertaining Kota whenever he talks and annoy people, stop. You're just giving him what he wants. Ignore him and block him and let him entertain his own self. He'll be fine. He can actually entertain his own self with how much he talks about his money and plus 12s. Literally, just leave him in his corner talking to himself. I promise you, he will stop. He will stop or go find other people. Matter of fact, he will go away. The less attention that Kota gives, the sooner he'll realize he's not welcome there. His attitude and his behavior is not welcome there. And the sooner he realizes that his attitude is not welcome there, the sooner he is more inclined to leave. Literally all we have to do is just ignore him when he talks about his plus wells and stuff. That's literally it. That's literally how you deal with someone like him. Because he's lonely as well. All that stuff he's found him, he's lonely as well. He wants friends as well. And if he wants to keep his friends, he'll probably stop talking like that. He'll probably stop behaving like that. But if nobody gives him any attention and just ignore him, he'll possibly get the hint that he's not welcome there. The only person that'll be attending him is Miku, because Miku wants to keep her income. Miku wants to keep her funded income. Miku wants him to continue funding her because she quotation mark needs that help. Even though I know that her skill level is not the best. Yes, I'm aware that Miku is trash at her characters. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I'm aware that Sanji DPSs can out attack support her on the support character. Yes, I'm aware. But looking past her very low skill level, the fun and everything, yeah, I mean, cool. You can have that. It's just gonna look like a participation trophy at best. But by all means, if you feel like that will help you, go off, I guess. Plus, the person you're doing it is also annoying people, so please, by all means, if you want to use that person, cool, I guess, by all means, do that. But, yeah. So, aside from that, my week has been going okay so far. My week has been okay so far. And, yeah, my week has been okay so far. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I'll say to you. My week has been okay so far. And, well, it's Saturday now, but yeah, my week's been okay. I've been spamming Concerto. Luckily, there wasn't no update on Monday, because boy, I would have been pissed. I would have been extremely pissed if all that hell that's been raised about the tug and pull between me needing to either do difficulty 2 or difficulty 3, and then come to find out the next day after, I'm getting hit with an update and everything. So luck has come to play, and there wasn't no update on Monday, but there's probably going to be an update next week. Sorry we're fashionably late. I don't care if you're fashionably late. Thank God you're fashionably late, because I need to get some runs in for Concerto. So I have no issue with them being fashionably late. Matter of fact, if you wanted a week, that's okay. That's okay. If you wanted a week, that's okay. We have no issue with that. Trust. No issues over here. If you want to take another week, no issues over here. That is okay. No issues over here. You want another week? That's cool. Take your time. Take your time to fully cook that meal. We will have no issues over here. Trust. Matter of fact, you are doing us a favor. There are no issues. Trust. Trust. There are no issues. you ain't got no you ain't got no issues from us over here. I'm actually appreciative. That's okay if you want another week. Trust, no issues. I'd love to be able to get more runs in for Caserno anyways. So trust, you are doing no harm. I promise you. You're doing no harm. You're probably wondering, where's this EB going? Well, see, I kinda ran out of but see, at one point, I kind of ran out of ED because it had been 2 days since I grinded. What? Yeah, I was so busy spamming Concerto that I didn't grind, and I was saving my grinding for Concerto, talking about doing Orchestra Hall, and I forgot to grind. Yeah, I forgot to grind and stuff, and so ran out of fire pots and giant. I ran out of fire pots and giant stone apples, and then as you can see, I only have 12 revives left, and I've been dying a lot in there too because people have been messing up, and BQ is squishy, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I'm kind of broke, so I gotta grind. I've been putting off grinding because I was spamming Concerto, and then I ran out of resources, like everything. Like I had to literally, I was so out of stuff that I literally was selling the materials. I didn't sell important materials like Essequiel or Tenebris or all that stuff. I'm talking about like the other stuff, the random stuff that we get from, yeah. I was selling all that, and then I was selling like circuits I didn't need or anything, dismantle and stuff. Yeah, I was having a hard time trying to keep up with resources, and then that just reminded me as to why I actually grind gaze on my free time or grind other stuff in my free time so I can keep up my resources. Yes, that's why I grind. So this is why I'm so happy. This is why I be happy when I grind because then I can keep up my resources and stuff because I be grinding a lot and I burn the potions and stuff. I mean, by all means, if some of y'all got giant stone apples to spare or a bunch of fighter pots to spare, please, please, I need a whole bunch because I'm gonna be spamming that thing a lot. Please, I need a whole bunch. Like, if I got any stacks of fighter spot pilots to spare or stacks of giant stone apples to spare, please, I need a whole bunch of them. Because I be grinding raids, I be burning them like crazy. Like, when I first showed up and people was like, oh, by the way, those fighter pots, those giant stone apples, you're gonna burn to them like crazy. Boy, was they right. You are going to burn to them like crazy. So if y'all so happen to have like a spare, it don't matter if it's 100, if it's 50, if it's 20 fighter pots or anything, or if it's like 20, 10 giant stone apples or anything of that nature. Anything will help. If any of y'all got some that I got to spare, please help. Help. I don't usually ask for help, but this one, I kind of need help so I can spare help. Please, please help. Like, help. Help. But yeah, speaking of help, I showed y'all how I play all four Elsas, and I asked if any of y'all could help me with Flame Lord. So right after, somebody actually hit me up about advice for Flame Lord, and I'm surprised you, Tom. Tom is actually how I learned a little bit about how to play BQ more clear because Nobu's wasn't sticking. So then Tom came right back around, did a U-turn, and said, "No, I'm gonna help you with Flame Lord." And I've been listening to Tom's advice about how to play Flame Lord. Actually, she feels a lot more clearer. I know. I'm like, what? Yeah. Tom knows how to play Flame Lord. He's actually had help with somebody who actually plays Flame Lord. So he's been helping me with Flame Lord. I know, I said Flame Lord like 3, 4, 5 times. So that's been going well. Not to keep up with a full rotation because everything goes off cooldown so fast and it's just like, whoo. But other than that, she actually feels more clear. I just need to work on my execution. Yeah, because getting used to getting used to playing Flame Lord and all that stuff, and yeah, she's cool. I like her even more now. Titanfall. But she's cool. I like her. I like all four Ellis's classes even more now. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. All four of them are cool. I like them. I like Adrestia. I figured out rotation for Adrestia. I like Adrestia. I figured out, like, playing Adrestia, it feels even more clear, and it's like that. It's like that. I've got it. 5. Like, people say that they struggle for cooldown. People say that they struggle with cooldowns when it comes to Adrestia, right? Literally, everybody, if it's not them saying one of her weaknesses about, Adrestia being Adrestia is that she has support kit. And she's not full DPS. She's got some support. She got some support in her kit as well. And that's her weakness. People are also being like, oh, I struggle with Adrestia because of her cooldowns. Her cooldowns are an issue. All that stuff, right? Well, I kind of found out a little way around her cooldown. Yeah, I found out a way around her cooldown. And I'm not just talking about like, well, yeah, of course, if you set on your pet to the cooldowns and everything, and you awaken or whatever, considering you'll be awakening anyways. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, if you get Exascale Blue for her too, even though you can also go Exascale Red for her, you could use I know that. Oh, yeah, well, you could also get Flow on her to help with those cooldowns. Yeah, I'm aiming for Flow on Adrestia, but that's not why I'm saying that I figured out a way around her cooldowns and everything. Did everyone forget that Adrestia had built-in cooldown? Yeah, Adrestia's got built-in cooldown acceleration. If you use Gale Scale, if you if you're awakened and you're in Gale mode, and you use three Gale skills in Gale mode, you can accelerate her cooldown. When you use three annihilation skills while you're in annihilation mode, trying to, utilize Divinus Menace, you can give Ignore Defense. You can also accelerate your party's cooldowns that way as well in Gale mode. Yeah, that's how I've been. Yeah, so I that's how I've been kind of. That's the key. I I've been using her annihilation modes. I've been using her skills that requires annihilation mode for Divinus, and then when they're on cooldown, I swap to Gale, and then I use my Gale skills to accelerate the cooldown, and then get them back up. Then I swap back to annihilation mode, and then I use my annihilation skills. Then once they're on cooldown, I switch right back to Gale mode, and I've been doing that in rinse repeat. So that's why I haven't really been having issues with her cooldown. Yeah, and I'm not using the use for set taught on her. I've been using my gear. I have red continuous, and yeah, I don't have flow either. I yeah, that's how I've been. That's why I don't have. I do use setting sun because people are like, oh yeah, don't forget to use setting sun on her. I get that, but I I've been. That's how I've been. That's kind of how I've been. I that's how I've been tackling her. So I know that I know that you gotta use outburst and illumination to buff magical, and then give magical defense ignore and all that stuff. I get that, but like I think but I know to do that and everything, and keep that up and stuff, because you gotta keep up your debuff and buff and all that stuff. But yeah, that's how I've been. That's how I've been tackling her. Yeah, that's how I've been tackling Adrestia. just 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 a thought out there. Just saying. Just a thought out there. I'm just saying. That's how I've been tackling her. So Adrestia doesn't really feel hard to me. I kinda like Adrestia. That's kinda how she hasn't been feeling hard to me. Just saying. I'm just saying, and then I keep unbroken belief. I know everybody's like, you keep unbroken belief? What? Just saying, the damage reduction do be coming in play. Just saying, and then her cleanse too. She got a cleanse. She, so how's everyone's doing today? This girl, you still use this unbroken belief? What the hell is wrong with you? Just saying, my party's been dying, so you need the emergency heal. So I have it for the emergency heal of the damage reduction to make sure my party doesn't die. I'm just saying. Hell, when I didn't have damage, I was using the attack and still machine titles on both Empire Sword and Adrestia because they're silent DPSs. So they have a little support in them, and everybody kept dying, so like that's why I had the attack and still machine. It's like, you know what, give me that. Because everybody in my parties kept dying. The supports weren't doing the job. They were sucking at the job. They didn't have attack of the still machine title. I had it, so I had to use it. So I'm just saying I had to, because I know what you're thinking. Chi, why the hell were you using AOSM on a Tristan and Empire Sword? What happened was it was hard to get supports, and the supports that we would have they also kept dying sometimes, and most of the times I couldn't find parties with supports. So when I had to build ED, I saw it on board, so I snatched it because I was like, yeah, now people in my party won't die anymore. And yeah, so I just say it. It was helping. I was helping. I wanted to help. I felt bad. Like we had no support, but kept dying. I wanted to be useful, so I snatched it, and then I I snatched it so people would stop dying in my parties. And then I kept Unbroken Belief. Once I heard that it could heal in emergencies and stuff, and that it could provide damage reduction, I kept Unbroken Belief. But what about your DPS and everything? You gotta be able to do the damage, especially if you. I know, but like, let me be useful, okay? Let me be useful. I like catering. I like providing support and also doing damage, okay? I like doing that. Yeah, I like it. That's why I like doing Fire Sword. I like doing damage, but also providing support while doing damage. I liked it. That's what made me love Empire Sword. That's what also made me like Adressia over time. Because y'all know how I felt about Adressia before. I was like, oh, she's just another PvP character and all that stuff. No, Adressia grew on me because what she provides, and then and then I grew to like Adressia over time. Yeah, I grew to like Adressia over time. So now I like all four classes. So I'm playing all four classes. They're like, why are you building four houses? Well, I like all four classes, so I'm gonna build all four. Duh. I like all four, so I'm gonna build all four. Period. I like them. They're cool. I like that. I like that about all four of them. They're different in their own way. All four of them bring something to the table. Despite Flame Lord and BQ being pure DPSs. Flame Lord provides versatility. BQ provides boxing damage. Crazy damage. Empire Sword provides hybrid support. And just to cater to the magical parties, because there's been a whole bunch of magical parties. That's what I like about them. And then Adrestia, her kid alone, Adrestia really teaches you how to use the chivalry system. So, something that Jason told me, if you want to learn how to play Elysis and get used to her chivalry system, play Adrestia play Adrestia. I say add Empire Sword to that mix too, because you need to utilize Empire Sword's chivalry system too, especially when you have to switch between Annihilation and switch between Gale mode to use some of your skills. But if you really, really want to learn how to use your chivalry system, play Adrestia. And he was right. After I played Adrestia, using the chivalry system became easy. So if I want to run the chivalry system, play Adrestia. Or Empire Sword. But if you really want a class that has like versatile PvP handlings of situations, Flame Lord. If you really if you feel risky and you don't care about your health and dying, and you really wanna like deal crazy damage to bosses and stuff, or crazy damage, Bloodqueen. All four of them cool with what they provide. If you want commander type, If you also want a commander type class, Empire Sword. Like all four of them bring something to the table. They're not all equal in damage, but if you're talking about what they bring to the table, all four of them are cool. That's why I like all four. So but everybody else, when it comes to their classes and their characters, they they feel down. They feel miserable. I don't feel miserable playing all four Elsas, even if I know that BQ does the most damage. And you'll probably be like, well, you're just playing BQ, because no, I've been a BQ main. Anybody who really known me from Void era knows that I've been a BQ main since Void. I'm not one of those people that are like, I'm gonna get on this, I'm gonna build a plus 11, I'm gonna build a plus 11 BQ and out damage everyone. Ha ha ha, hey look, I'm out damaging you, you have 40 mil. I'm not one of those people. I just like playing all four classes. All four of the classes. But my heart goes to BQ because I've been a BQ man since Void. I love playing BQ. When I came back, that's literally the class I chose. BQ. Yeah, I remember far back when I made that closing thing and all that stuff. Yeah, I closed my chapter. The last character I played before I stopped playing was BQ. When I joined Elsword, I was the Grandmaster. But then once I heard that Crimson Avenger came out, and I saw her gameplay, I fell in love with Crimson Avenger. So then, a month after, when I moved to Void Elsword in January 2015, once I saw that Crimson Avenger was there, I was Crimson Avenger. The rest was history. That's how I got to Void Elsword. Then, all throughout the world, I was Crimson Avenger. I did swap for a little bit to Grandmaster, but it didn't feel right because I realized I found my home in Crimson Avenger. So I swapped out the Crimson Avenger. But it was during the time where I kept losing in PvP and people kept killing me and all that stuff, and I wanted to get my get back. So I swapped to Grandmaster for like maybe a day or two, and then I swapped back because it didn't feel right. Yeah. When BQ became Blood Queen, I was a Blood Queen main. And then stayed Blood Queen all the way until the shutdown. And then when I picked up Elso again, Blood Queen. I picked up Elso again for a little bit just to finally close the chapter. I closed it as a Blood Queen. And then when I came back in July 2025, I came back as Blood Queen. I've been a Blood Queen main. I'm not all these people who switch to Blood Queen because they like her damage and want to flux the damage and everything. I've been an OG Blood Queen for years now. Since, technically speaking, since 2015. But Blood Queen didn't come out. I know. I was Crimson Avenger before Crimson Avenger became Blood Queen. So I've been Crimson Avenger / Blood Queen for 11 years. Yes, because it's 2026 now. I didn't get the chance to play Crimson Avenger until January 15, 2015. So I've been Blood Queen for 11 years. Let that sink in. I've been loyal, even though I put down the game for some years and came back as Blood Queen, as everybody knew I would, mind you. Everybody who knew me knew I would come back as Blood Queen. She was all I had. Aside from Empire Sword, she was all I had. She's my home. Of course I'm gonna come back as Blood Queen. She's my home. And if the server ever shuts down, if I ever want to pick up Elsa again, y'all know I'm gonna come back as Blood Queen. Even if she would be nerfed or whatever. Blood Queen is where my home is. I'm not all these people who fuss and everything. I know who I want to play. and that's Blood Queen. Alongside the other classes, I know how I want to play, and that's Blood Queen. Let that sink in. Alright, I've already taken up an hour of your time. Before I end the little video, cause y'all know I said I need revives because I kept dying. We're gonna do one more run, and then after that, I'm gonna go buy more bait and start fishing. Yeah, I'm literally missing like one more run, and after that, I'm gonna start fishing. And you know how, you know how I said that some of these people don't know what to do in the game and everything? Yeah, it shows. The fact that they're doing, some of these people are doing all this stuff, it shows. They have no direction. They have no direction in the game. They don't know what they want to do. The indecisive. And you can't really play a game. I've said this a lot of times. You cannot play a game if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're not going to want to. Matter of fact, you're going to want to quit. If you don't know what you're doing on the game, you're less inclined to play that game because you don't know what you're doing. You have more fun on a game when you know what you're doing. Yeah, well, one of those people that I mentioned way earlier starts with an M. You know, I just talked about her. I just literally broke her down for y'all. Yeah. Don't know what she want to do. Switching the classes, switching like crazy. Still switching like crazy, by the way. Still switching like crazy, by the way. Don't know what she want to do. So, some of these people in this game, they don't have a direction. They don't have guidance. They don't have a path or anything. They're just on to be on and unhappy. I pray that some of these people actually I pray that some of these people actually find out what they want to do on the game. And with that, I now have. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. And with that, I'm super broke, but I now have bait. I now have no, I'm not selling those. I need those. So I need to get Groove. I finally decided on, yeah, I finally decided on which one I want to get. I want to get Grove. Look at all my friends here. Why is Tom naked? Tom, why are you naked? What the hell? What? Tom. Put some damn clothes on. What the fuck? Put some clothes on. What the hell? Put some clothes on, man. What the fuck? But yeah, I I don't think this is. Why does he have no clothes? Why does Tom have no clothes on his freaking flame lord? What the fuck? He got no clothes on. That's weird. That's wild. Anyways, uh, with that being said, we'll end this here. Cause after when I come home from work, cause it's right now it's 6:53 a.m. So that means I have to start getting ready for work. Luckily, I have a day off tomorrow. Let's pray that tomorrow goes well. Pray that tomorrow goes well. Cause tomorrow's my day off. Pray that goes well. Please pray that goes well. Uh, but yeah, if y'all have any fighter pots or any giant stone apples to spare, I would greatly appreciate it if you have any. I'm going to be doing a bunch of grinding, and I run through them a lot, and I'm really trying to get Concerto. Where am I with Concerto? I'm spamming D2. I chose to spam D2 since it's easier to form a party, and the runs are quicker and easier. I would spam D3, but as you can see earlier, there was a party for D3, but it's magical, and BQ is physical, so as you can see, if I hover over her skills, you can see that it says physical, and last time I checked, BQ is not magical. Adjusty and Flame Lord are magical, but Empire Sword and BQ, Buckwing, are physical, so I can't join. So, yeah, spamming D2 sounds nice. Yeah. Someone spam D2. Yeah. After that tugging pool, I'm spamming D2. Difficulty 2. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day. I'll see y'all later, possibly on Monday, when we get the new content on Clothers. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have for y'all. That's it.